First match.
If Challenge is drunk, it's been on a bender.
It's Bony versus DraconicDon. Bony, legendary 2-time top 8 player. 16th edition. Not quite OG, joined in MT2, but has joined every single one since then. And then DraconicDon, 4th edition since 14, has also joined everyone.
Best placement of 10th. Also, their special ability, comprehensive understanding of left and right. I feel that I feel that is becoming a rarer ability nowadays, or it's always been a rare ability. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this recent trend of transparent backgrounds for these Razor cards.
I like them. I mean, I specifically programmed it to work with transparency. I had to write a shader for the thing to work, this white thing that moves across. And I had to, like, quickly make transparency work with it.
Wow.
So to be fair, the corners of the cards also wouldn't work otherwise.
Yeah, fair enough. Those corners are there, they're just rounded off. Yeah. Also, Maurice, you're not Discord streaming. I'm on a delay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Hello, Alpha.
Hello. All I saw was that Bony.
You saw Bony was in here and you had to get in on it.
I don't even know what they're playing.
Me neither.
Right
And
now,
also
nobody
there
knows.
was space and I have time, so
Yeah. What room are they using? Looks like we do have a game.
Really?
I know, I'm shocked too.
Bony's played a lot of games.
Yeah, so it's a freeware. I want to say.
Talk about the other
Yeah,
race instead. It's
Bony's-
Tenmicu versus AaronDobbe.
All right, we don't.
I
have
was gonna
cards.
say Bony's
I was
probably
waiting.
played every like raceable console game at this point.
Let me know at mysteryfun.house. Your central location for everything Mystery Funhouse. These don't have their records on them. I could tell you AaronDobbe developed and perfected the mind transfer technique by accident.
Nice.
And that Tenmicu is a DOS person, a blender enjoyer, a garbage digger, and a keyboard masher. And also has I'm pretty sure this avatar is like the little alien worm thing from Commander Keen. Yeah, that's all I got.
I like the name of this game. No idea what it's going to be. But considering everyone's in the race, instead of commentating it, you need someone.
Yeah, the name sounds pretty comfy, honestly.
It sounds like a comfy puzzle game, and I'm like, I could go for a comfy puzzle game. But I could always go for a comfy puzzle game. But you know, if it devolves correctly and it's a puzzle game, you'll probably get me saying directions again. Alright.
Yeah, well, where do we... I kind of want to put up a prediction that's just like, do we think this is going to turn to Glasskeeper Glabus?
Glabus is great.
It is. It's also very difficult.
You just make glass, and if you can't solve it, make more glass.
Fill the whole level.
DPC, this is saying a maximum me game.
Look, have any of you had to deal with glass dust? That's how you get glass dust.
Alright. What does this say, race? This is a winners 3? I think, says the scheduling sheet, so I guess I have to check myself. It is a losers. 2. So we're gonna work on that. Next time we'll get it right.
Is that why we can't fetch them?
No.
It's looking in the wrong. Okay.
This is all, I need only... So if you schedule your match, I would be very thankful if you don't forget to put in the match ID, because that's what the API uses.
I see.
But I mean, people have been pretty good about it. I can't complain. I think only one match was missing it, and I have to concede it's awkward to find. Alright, we have a game. Game is Compy Game. Sleepy Block.
Oh wait, I may have played this game before. That might help. I'll find out soon.
Help in what way?
I mean, I'll know the answers to the puzzles. It definitely looks like a game I've played.
Okay, yeah. So they're not. Yeah, their match is 133, not 210.
All right. So the moving directions, just get to the exit square. Easy. Oh, I know these games. Oh, this is great.
So by attaching yourself to different sleeping blocks, you can make a bigger shape.
Yeah, different shape. Now I don't know if it has under. Oh, So I haven't played this game, but I know the exact puzzle that Tenmicu is on. It's like I've seen this exact puzzle before. I've played a game very similar to this. This is great. So you gotta, if you look at the puzzle that Tenmicu is on right now, you have to build that high, but because you have that one on the left, you basically have to build a small L and then make a big L. No, but then you can't go get the other L. I guess you can do. Is there enough? Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, he has room.
This is the part that was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then you can do. Oh no. Oh wait.
What do you mean no?
Yeah. I thought for some reason I saw a different.
When you said
space.
no, he already had it solved.
Oh yeah. No. Maybe my Discord's acting weird. Hang on. I'll fix it. Okay.
Oh yeah, Timothy is right. This is basically Jelly is Sticky, which is a game on Steam. It had a demo and raised that. It's very much like this.
Yeah. Now, is DraconicDon just not moving?
I think their screen is frozen because like their like the little animation that
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
it's like the
disease.
stream is frozen in some kind.
Well, I sure
of
hope
way.
the moderator is paying attention.
Okay, there is an undo. Bony used undo. I was worried about that because I'm like, if there's no undo, this game is awful. But there's undo. Because this is the kind of game where like simple maneuvers would be a pain. Bony can salvage this. No, that was the if you
Yeah.
went around and grabbed the other block, then you can get it. But he's got to go all the way around and do the up one more up. Maybe he can't fix it. He grabbed one too many blocks earlier, but I think he might be able to go around and hit it. Yeah, as long as he fits. No. We got a square.
DraconicDon was
Make a
like, oh,
square.
I'm gonna check my stream. And down it goes.
So I'm guessing those breakable tiles you can't go over more than once. So you can just ignore.
Oh.
You die on. Okay, it's dead. Why would they just not make holes?
No, it's not death. He was walking over it with like
Oh,
two in a row.
Yeah.
So it like disappeared and
for whatever
immediately
reason,
swallowed the poor guy. Here again.
Yeah, that the move after that was to move up.
Yeah, I'm a little confused what they're confused by here.
This doesn't work.
Yeah, this movement won't work. So you've got to go and grab.
Yeah, I like the L that he had before, and like you said, the
Yeah,
move was up.
basically, if he went down, he could have done it, but he went up instead. Oh yeah. Just stay low because it's easier to visualize, and then go down, walk across. Now just step up here, and there we go. And then down, left, down. There we go. Now you have your shape, and you can do the same set of movements, and there we go. Solved. Easy. Oh, this stage. Oh, I like the stage that that AaronDobbe just did. Okay, I really like these puzzles now. This one you gotta. It's because like you can build the shape, and then you have to figure out how to break the middle of the shape. And you can just you can just do that. I wasn't sure, and now yeah, you just grab it. You're good.
Bony is
This game
giving
is sick.
Bony is giving stream support to his opponent during the match.
Oh, Bony called all the way up to AaronDobbe. That's crazy. This stage Aaron's on is like you know how to solve it, right? Because you can see it, but it just looks obnoxious.
This won't work.
No.
If he moves up here, he loses his rightmost. Which is
now yeah, you're off by you have an off by one error there.
Well, it's not really off. He's just not wide enough at all.
Well, no, he killed the wrong one. He counted wrong, I think. Because if he goes there, he'll have the bottom half solved, but he won't have the top. Is it think so? Yeah. He had an off by one error. He miscounted.
Well, it's. I mean, he removed the rightmost one.
Yeah, I think if he solves the left half first and then goes into the right half, it would
that's a good
be
point.
easier.
Yeah.
Because like, just line yourself up, and I would have lined myself up to see where I was. Because now he's definitely not long enough. I'm pretty sure. Maybe he is actually. That might work. I would line myself up. Yeah, okay. Maybe it does work. Yeah, I thought there was one shorter. Oh, this level's great. You gotta. This level's great.
You gotta
just
hold
do
the down
nothing.
button.
A new color. Oh no.
So these are gonna split. Like in.
Oh,
Jelly
they can advance.
Yep.
They can advance without everyone else advancing.
Oh yeah, I mean this is the Jelly no puzzle.
Jelly No Puzzle's a great game. Game's hard, but
So I think they never like go to sleep again, so you have to be careful.
yeah, pretty much. Problem. Okay, Aaron did figure. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that was all like destructible terrain.
I think Aaron
DraconicDon has this. Yep.
Yeah,
Take a look.
Aaron's gotta do.
go back 2 more.
I think Aaron has to do some stuff
this
before
corner.
moving right.
Now has to
Yeah,
go right
like-
twice.
Yeah,
And
has
then,
to go all the way to the right.
no, right twice.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
So that going twice left will end him, yeah, like that.
Yeah, pretty much that, and then now you have him in both spots.
Left, right.
I don't think he actually needed to go for that because if he had the wall to work with, like he just had to be there.
You need the right height though. That was it.
But he he had the height already though. Like he had to fix it. That's what I was getting at. This is a decent race between Bony. Like they're actually like all within one stage of each other, and this stage is just obnoxious. Aaron should be no. You had it sort of, and now you can kind of fix it. I think the solution might be to start with 2, and get one of them in position and grab the other one when you need it later. So that way you're working with one less moving part. And then you can just grab the other one while the final thing is already in position, kind of.
I don't think it's that easy because it's the right one in place and you have to place him first.
No,
you
if
can
Aaron
no longer
presses,
move up
if
and
Aaron,
down.
I was gonna say if Aaron moved down there, I think he could have just moved down and then up, and everything would have been in the right spot. Yeah, down up there would have worked because he would have split them in the right way. He has to fix the height now, so he's got to go. Well, if you could just press up, there we go.
No, we don't.
Oh, just press down one more time. Press down one more time, and then you can fix the positioning of the left one while still moving up, because then you can move to the right and get them all aligned. This time, actually, he just has to press. I think he's okay. That's how he's fixing it. All right, yeah, that's fix it beneath.
Myself.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's a lot of ways to do these stages. I actually appreciate that about this game.
We're playing Snake now.
But you have to abandon parts of your tail without, you know,
Question is which one you do
because
first.
you got to pay attention to your lefts, which is very convenient.
But the last move is a right move.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, you can do up. You can do up or right because you know where the walls are. You just know the last move can't be down. Okay, so how many of them do you need?
All of them.
Oh well, there wasn't a square in the last one, so I guess you don't need the last thing. Okay, so you need to alternate colors. But let's see how blue interacts with red, because we haven't had that before. Okay, so blue can move separate.
Yeah, but red can't. He tries the same thing on the other side. It's not.
No, but he's lining up the reds so that they're there, and then he'll go grab the blues, because now he can move there pretty much and grab everything he needs and just flatten.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you just gotta build an alternating thing. I'm like, I think you could get away with it without doing it like that, but this game is so cool. I should have played this game. But no, this is more fun to talk about. Let's see, we got Bony and DraconicDon. DraconicDon's got a 1-stage lead, it looks like. And Bony is going to solve the stage. All he has to do is... no, you had it. Bony had the puzzle solved. Now, no, just press up one. Press up. There we go. It's just, he had it 3 times. Yeah, okay, so you can have more blocks than there are holes, or like things to fill it in. Yeah, goals, there we go.
Switches.
Slots, goals.
Gotta put the boxes on the switches.
Yeah. These aren't switches.
Oh yeah, but it's traditionally switch.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of feeling bad for Tenmicu. This is like one of the games where it's like, if I was racing AaronDobbe, it's like, this is not the kind of game I'd want to race AaronDobbe in. Not that I don't think I could win, but like this kind of thing is AaronDobbe's jam. So
Yeah, AaronDobbe, Grand Jolly Meister himself.
Yeah, Grand Jolly Meister, but he also there was a mystery puzzle challenge a while ago, and he won that.
I think
So
that's a better credential than being the Jolly Mice.
yeah, I mean that puzzle challenge is DraconicDon just has to shift up once. Not just shift up or down. It doesn't matter. Maintaining about a half stage lead over Bony.
Oh, interesting. So they're using the reds because they can't move away from the.
Yeah,
it's this one's a wild puzzle.
Do you need
Okay,
to
everything's awake,
push?
and now he's just gotta get the one blue to the right spot without, murdering the world. And his height difference needs to get inverted. The only way to do that is...
Oh, just down.
Yeah,
Already
okay,
done.
he just gotta invert the height difference, that's it. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it, I was just saying that was his next step.
Level is Tangram. That's not gonna be this.
Chat, FFAO agrees with me that Grand Jolly Meister is the highest honor one can achieve, so...
It's the highest honor, but in terms of solving actual puzzles, I really like the stage AaronDobbe's on, because he's got to lock the blue guys in the middle while basically trapping the rest of it.
Indirect Sokoban.
And he's got to get off by 1. And you just got to go left 1 more. There we go. I just like the solution. That was so cool.
Indirect Sokoban. It's like Enigma in 15 finals.
Sokoban, but you
Bony
can't
and
touch the
DraconicDon
blocks.
are on the same stage.
And also really close behind AaronDobbe.
Yeah, this is a very close race, and I like it. So, the reds are all locked in place, and basically using them, because they can't move left or right, because that middle one. And I like this, so you gotta use, basically, the part where they can't move left or right to correct the blues, but you can't mess up the height spacing. So, it's hard. So actually, no, what he has to do is he has to touch the reds when the
When
the middle one
is
in the wrong spot, yeah. The other solution is basically this type of deal where you can do that, but can he get down low enough? Let's find. He's got 3 spaces. Gonna move. I think you could have fixed that if he moved left and right. I'm not sure.
Oh, Bony lost level, whatever it was, 22.
Yeah, Bony's retaking the lead. And there we go. Where do I start? Yeah, I do like puzzles that just give like a little hint as to what your biggest flaw might be, or like the solution is going to end up being. It's like, where do I start? And I'm looking at this, I'm like, well, the top one is one you probably want to do at the very end, because when you touch,
keeps waking up these red guys in a bad position.
Yeah, so the red guys, I think, because he has to get a blue to wake up that other blue. He can't use the red because then the red will lock itself kind of up there.
ID brings up a small thing. Well, not small. DraconicDon does have a read time. No, sorry. Yeah, DraconicDon does have a read time, so he might not be as behind as it seems.
It's still pretty close, and again, puzzle games are, they do puzzle game things.
Yeah,
walls happen not infrequently. Bony's having a little issue. I think he might just want to connect that portion, and then, let the shapes kind of work themselves out. Like, I would just move up here and then just abuse your big shape to get the blue where you want it to be, and try to, like, weasel it in there.
Tenmicu just put the blue
Now
one
he's
on
not
the
in
other
a
side.
great spot.
Tenmicu
Okay,
just
wait, no,
needs to put
he's
the blue one
getting
on
there.
the other side in this puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Huh?
I can see what he's going for.
Oh,
Because he can move down, then right. No, just do that.
He,
Do that move one
he
sooner.
did the same thing.
He had a solution. It worked. He just had to move left one less time, press down, and then press right, and it would have been solved.
I'm so glad I'm here for Alpha State's directions.
I love puzzle games. They're cozy. It's like contrary to like other thoughts. I can turn my brain off on them. And when I say that, I mean like I don't have to think about like what I'm doing mechanically.
Honestly, yeah, for me as well, like a good puzzle game that I feel is like there's an intuitive understanding that comes with it.
So because he locks the reds in left and right, he has to basically touch them all with the reds lined up. Like that's the big thing with this puzzle. It doesn't matter where other stuff really is, as long as in one of the reds you have to get all the way to the left early, and that means that the red has to solve at the top. Like you have to leave a red block there because there's only 3 spots for the reds to get over to the left, and the reds will basically, like, if you don't have them all over there, they're gonna lock themselves in place.
DraconicDon has been stuck on this puzzle 22 for a while now, giving Bony a bit of time to get ahead.
Because, like, the solution AaronDobbe needs is he needs to have a red at the top, because it's the only way you can keep the reds aligned. Then he has to put the blues behind the reds, basically, by 1 space. And then he moves all the blues over, then he presses, up up or down until they, like, misalign. And then shifts the blues in. Because the reds will have locked themselves in place. Or maybe he gets the blues over there first, and then he can use the wall, because then the reds won't be able to move up and down with the one locked in place. So yeah, that way. That thing I said. But he has to get rid of that blue on the bottom, so he can do that. And now he needs to get that 1 blue, because he has to have a 2-tile gap there, so he's building it. No, wake that up, that's right. And then he's got to go send a blue somehow to grab, just press right. Because now you've locked the reds in place, so you can move that 1 blue freely. And you can wake up that last red. And so Aaron's got it, yeah. And then he's just got to get that 1 blue off cycle. Which means he's got to sort of wiggle his way. I think that blue is sort of locked.
Yeah, I don't feel there's a
no,
way
the second the blue was lined up, but like he has the solution. The reds all have to go like that, and he has to get the blues in front of the reds, because that's easier than dealing with them behind. So now he's just got to go back, and he's got to solve this the other way around. Yeah, so he has to maneuver it now, and then use that to sort of get that one. Yeah, now fix it, and there we go. So now you can go, put the red up top so you can move the 2 tile down. There you go. Right, I see it now. Just put the red up there and then press down. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, horizontally locking the reds. And Bony's on the same stage, try to do the same thing. And then there we go. Now you just have to get the blues in position, and I think he would have. I think he can use the reds to realign the blues. Yeah, there you go. Well, he's got to realign them a little better than that. He can correct it.
Oh yeah, just left. Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
he
has to.
No, you can't press left twice. The reds are gonna lock.
Yeah, but the reds are locked in place. But yeah, no, he had to do it the other way. He just had to flip it. Oh, okay. What's the floor, dude? Can he not move the blues over there, or the red probably can't follow onto the blue floor? That's likely what it is.
I feel like you should just try to get over there.
Just hold right. I'm like 100% sure that you
like,
can't move the red onto the blue floor.
This is obviously a tutorial. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's like why? I was like, why is he aligning the height? It's even. I'm like, there's only one way to make this puzzle solvable, so here we go.
Yeah, I think the previous difficulty.
Okay, so this one's weird because it's not that the reds can't go on. Maybe the red can't go on the blue floor. Okay, yeah, because that red's on the blue floor, so I'm guessing it's reds can't leave their zone, and that means that your like distance for the red to the other red has to the red has to be in its position, and basically preventing itself from locking weirdly. I like this puzzle.
And the only two spots that work for the red are the ones that AaronDobbe
Oh,
has
that guy can't move at all. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it was stuck in its zone, but okay, AaronDobbe guessed correctly.
Oh, spooky school.
Red cannot move left or right. So has to solve this basically
That was easy.
like that. Easy.
And
Oh, okay, there's purple floor, there's red floor. I just didn't really notice the floor difference on that
oh
stage.
yeah.
So Aaron's got to build a square. He will wake up the blue ones, but the blue ones will get locked on the one floor. But he can move past the blue ones. But he can't. He has to wake up the reds in the square. So I think he has to go there and sort of move things around. Because he has to. That one he just grabbed is the last one he can grab because the reds are now locked and he can't get rid of that blue. Oh, maybe he can move them out of the way. Maybe this will work.
Like a sliding block puzzle.
They're the worst. But he can't wake up any... Like, he can't get the blues out. So he has to get them out of the way. And now that red's woken up, it's not solvable. Now hold... I would have held left there, because now he can get ahead, and he can go grab the other reds. Without much, trouble. There we go.
Didn't you say it was unsolvable?
No, I said that maybe, and then I thought that once he got in front of it, once he got in front of it, I said it was solvable. This one is curious. I'm not 100% sure what would make this difficult unless the reds have to wake up the reds, because you can kind of see in the corners, he does have to have 4 over there. So he's got to get the blues out of sync with the reds so the reds can move ahead. And he can do that by just holding... reds can't move there. Interesting. I like it. So he's got to...
He's got to move that. He's got to move the reds into it, and then...
No, he has to go under it so that they're actually separated. And he can solve it basically by grabbing that bottom blue. This doesn't work because now you have a blue on the other side and you can't remove it anymore.
But that's where it starts.
So he's got to start at the very, very bottom so that it's lined straight up and down, and then he can fix whatever he wants. Because he can lock the reds in, but he has to grab both reds on that side, and he has to make sure it's vertical and that the red wakes up the other red. Or he could, he has to do that. So that he can then use the reds to move all the way to the right and then move straight down. So that's the only way this is solvable, because the second he puts that red over on that side, the other red on the left is locked into place, so he can't move it. The only reason I like commentating puzzle games is I'm playing it. But no, the solution won't work. Unless he can get rid of that, but I don't see how he gets the reds separated from the blues. Or rather, the blues kind of on the other side. Because the second he wakes up red...
on the right side of the...
But no, he got them separated before.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, he just had to get them to the... No, he has to get them... Okay, now that he's got this train, he can do it.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. He just had to build a snake. It looked more difficult than just going the other way about it, because you could do it from the bottom. And, this has now become annoying.
This is...
No, I just said it's annoying. because you're just like, oh, I had to think a little bit more.
Oh wait, it is
And
annoying.
he can't correct the left right.
What do you do here?
That's a good question. I think he can fix it if he brings the blues around weirdly, and basically solves it like this and makes it so that he has one blue on the bottom, one blue on the top, and then corrects the height.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
go over one more, and then
No, he
like,
he has to get
that-
2 blues on top of the middle and 2 blues below.
yeah, that's
And
what
then
I'm saying.
5 to
Just
the
go
right.
all the way to the right, so that like he needed the top one to be one more to the right. And DraconicDon has almost solved the stage Bony's been on for quite some time, but it looks like Bony, but he didn't wake up that last blue. Oh no, Bony was so close to solving this puzzle. That race is back on the same stage.
Yeah, Bony,
Aaron
Bony,
resets.
DraconicDon, and Tenmicu.
Aaron reset. Aaron had a solution.
Yeah.
Like that was going
Needed
to work.
separate the 2 blues. Go like a little
Yeah,
bit to the right.
and then you solve vertically at the end, and you're golden.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tenmicu will be solving this stage, which I just such a cool solution. Like AaronDobbe can just move left and then up twice, just to get his reds how he needs them. But like the first move is kind of clear cut-ish.
He has an update.
Is
AaronDobbe is
keeping
on
the blues
30.
on the bottom.
Tenmicu is on 25. 24.
Uh,
And Bony and
Bony
DraconicDon
is
are on 25.
one off. Bony's got a one-off error again, and I think he knows what he has to do. He just has to go back in time to whenever he woke things up and shift it correctly. And it's still fixable where he is present. Oh no, it's not because of. Yeah, just now it's fixable. Now he's got to use that top part to separate things appropriately. And just go left a couple more times, Bony. Like, get your blues out of the way. And there we go.
that's good.
Bony should be okay with this.
Where are you going? Okay.
No, I see what he's doing. Yeah, he can solve it from here using the reds as basically his like line, guiding line. Like, cause he could have moved right there and then press down, and then he would have been fine. Like, if he goes up, he can put one there. Oh wait, no, he can't because of the stupid right. They're not locked horizontally. He will be able to undo and fix this.
Yeah, this is a bad look right now, but he's undoing.
Yeah. He'll see it. He'll see the secret sauce in a minute, probably.
AaronDobbe is again at
I
the
think
same
he's just
state
a
he
move
was
down.
before. Just has to figure out this middle thing.
Okay, now Bony, you have to go back, or just put that guy up and then press right a bunch. Press right.
Just
Bony, you're so close.
upright, and then you can press down.
AaronDobbe. Okay, AaronDobbe's very close.
And AaronDobbe is undoing the very close.
AaronDobbe.
Yeah, he thinks he's missing something before this part that he had, but that's not true.
No, but he actually where he is right now will be very no. This will work. Okay. No, you're still fine. You're still fine. Just press right a couple more times, and then tap up, and then you can just hold them in place, and they'll line themselves up.
Yes, you can just.
They'll align.
You can
Like,
just
AaronDobbe
keep
has a
holding up.
solution.
Aaron,
Oh no,
please.
where are you going?
Aaron, this is solved.
Oh no!
Just hold right and then press up twice.
And then down the.
Yeah, this was the lineup I was talking about earlier. He has it. Okay, well we've gotten back here.
He's completely psyched himself out. He's thinking it can't be this simple after everything he's done.
Alright,
Yeah,
right,
now
right,
just right,
and then
right,
up,
right, right,
and then
up,
2
up.
down.
No, don't press. No, you
Oh,
can
no,
press
this
down,
is wrong.
down.
Okay,
Yeah,
now.
no, down.
No,
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Just fix it. Okay. Yeah. No, you're still fine.
This is what I mean.
Just line up the 3. Just get the 3 into position,
And then up, and down.
and then press down, then up.
That's the other.
Because that'll pull the blues down to the same bottom of the reds.
Yes,
and then
but
you have to
can
go up.
also do up, down. This puzzle is vertically symmetrical.
Yeah, but no, it's he solved it.
This is what I mean. He is completely in his own head. He thinks he has to offset this when really he solved it like 10 times already.
Yeah, Bony has this. Okay, I understand what Bony is doing, and I like it because now he has everything exact. This is perfect.
Wait.
He's just got to fix the top part, but that's not too bad.
He did my solution. I win.
Okay, Bony, just fix it better.
AaronDobbe, one stage from the end here.
Bony was very. They're both very close. Like, just build a line.
I mean,
You ever play Ni no Kuni 2 and you're doing the thing? Form a square. I love that minigame.
Everyone's at 25.
Yeah, aside from AaronDobbe, this is actually a very close race.
Yeah.
It's just Aaron. He's just.
I'm looking at this stage. This stage is so cool. No, you can use the red to fix the distance.
Yeah, there's purple, red, and blue.
Aaron can use the red tile to fix the distance, I think, but it's hard to visualize that a little bit.
Right.
I agree with moving up like that to solve it, because then you have an anchor, and I think maybe he's trying to get the red to have one more space away. I think. Now, because up works here. Oh no, up and then left. There we go. Yeah, that's the alignment. And final stage for AaronDobbe, and this one doesn't seem bad? Question mark. Where are the rest of the goals? Oh, you have to wake it up in. Okay.
In sequence, yeah.
Oh, but you have to wake it up in a sequence that he doesn't lose that red because he needs it to wake up the other one. So okay, so he's got to go around. You're just alternating direct. Like he's got to solve it around the other way in square, or he's got to move his one piece so it still has. It's high enough and low enough.
So it can still move.
So he's got to press up. Question. It was like, you can go down and left. I would just move it so that when it picks it up, you can move down twice and be along the bottom path. Oh, but then he can't move up. So, yeah, this is the other way. He's got to keep it so that he can go up, because you only basically get two directions out of the reds once you touch them. And he will be locked horizontally. So he knows he has to solve it from the top, and so he has to activate that red when there's one more space. So he's got to move down a couple times in this blue, and maybe you can come from the bottom.
I just looked
and then 1, 2, 3, and now you have this, and then he just presses right 3 times and wins. And there we go.
Bony's moves counter for 24.
Yeah, he's so close to this puzzle too. He has a solution. He's just got to. No, that's well. It won't hurt, but it won't help. Like, he just has to, like, if he holds down, like, right now, and then corrects it, he'll have solved the puzzle. Because then he'll have one sideways, and then he can move up, which the reds won't move. He can move the red into position, and then he can flip it. He just has to get 2 along the bottom. That's it. That's the whole thing Bony is missing.
So we actually have another finish, not on the.
Zenic finishing now would make sense too. Zenic's also pretty good at puzzles.
Yeah, he is also a champion puzzler.
Same.
That's all.
Listen, I love puzzle games. Yeah, no, TPC was entirely correct when they said that this is an extremely me game. And I'm like, hell yeah, I love this game. This looks so good. I don't have time for MT anymore, it's sad.
What are you doing these days, Alpha?
A lot of stuff. Top secret. Bony's brain is broken. Just get 2 along the bottom. I appreciate Bony never pressing reset because he knows that the reds are in position and the blues are in position, but he just doesn't know what to do with them. And the answer is to press down 3 times and then separate the other one. Just keep holding down. You're almost there. You just have to have 2 along the bottom because then you have the space to create 2 on the bottom and then 1 on the top. That's all Bony has to do. And that's the part he's missing.
He's offset.
It is pretty hard to see. That's not where you want them. Well, you can make this work, I think. Yeah, because he can lock the one blue in place. And oh wait, no, because the reds are gonna die. Well, no, this could work.
Yeah, the reds won't.
This will, you know, that
won't work.
That won't work. No, what he has put himself in will not work. But you can solve with ones on the left-hand side. He just has to keep their height difference correct. And if he can get them all across, that's the key part, is getting them all across. All he has to do is get the blues across, even if he's on the other side. He can, you know, correct and modify. He just can't be aligned with the reds. It's pretty much what it is. Like the way I had originally solved this in my head was this direction was from behind. And just go down and yeah, okay, right there. Now hold left, and he will be able to maneuver this a little bit. There we go. Finally, Bony gets it. I just saw the left right thing. I saw that was just easier to understand than the solving it the other way, or at least like I think more intuitively.
Bony comments immediately afterward with just "I see."
Captain Drake versus Adam Play. It's like we have a level 25.
Also, we do have a forfeit from Tenmicu.
Okay, did not want to finish it. This level too brain broken, but we still have our full race up here. This level I just think was neat. I didn't expect part of the red solution to be the way it was. Okay, so Bony will now realize that he has locked the reds into place and can no longer solve the puzzle. And so I think he knows what he has to do now, because this is a tutorial stage still. So now press down twice, now hold right, and now solve the puzzle. You know, tell Pat Sajak you know the answer. No, just push up. Bony, what are you doing? Okay. That was a silly one. All I had to do was push up.
Look, Bony's had a very traumatic experience this go around.
Okay, so this yeah, Bony's fine. He's doing fine. He's got to move the blues when the red is sitting on that tile.
Or he's decided to make several sacrifices to Moloch.
Or maybe it doesn't work and I'm not looking at this right. So that's what Aaron did, but maybe it was
no,
wrong.
that was what Aaron did.
Like, yeah, I'm like, it's like, will the red not move? Oh, because the red is locked horizontally, so this works. Yeah, just stand there and now left, right, left. There, one more. No, go back, Bony. Why'd you press down? He has to do it with one side, and then just press right one more time. Right. No, not there. Left there. Yeah, down. Hold down. I thought for a second he reset, and I was gonna lose my mind. I do think that like these puzzles, like, because it's like a red only solution. When you have a red only solution, you always know the shape you have to make, so you know when you have to pick the blocks up, and I think that's just a really nice. Like, compared to, like, Jelly No Puzzle, which sometimes the puzzles are not extremely obvious, I think Bony will eventually realize what he has to do. I think he knows what to do. He was just moving things around to see how it would work. And now it's become unsolvable. 25 is a bigger wall than I thought it was for people. But I'm bad at judging puzzle game lengths.
I mean, it's a fairly complex sequence of movements.
Captain Drake has locked himself in, put himself in jail. We've lost our timer, apparently.
Okay,
It's
We
fine.
were
I
at
can
like
make up a time.
35 minutes. Yeah.
This is fine.
Just set it to, like, I think it was at like 42 minutes.
Whatever.
Bony finishing the game at 3 hours, 45 minutes.
That sounds accurate. Quote 103, don't you dare reset, just press the button. That's probably a good thing we got a quote bot when I ran out of time. Although I wouldn't be surprised if like quote number 1 was like up, up, down, down. You can grab no, because you have to you have to wake up those reds from the left and right hand side. So you have to build a line here. And now you just have to get the reds to the right of those blues, which, is the question. Or you just have to get the blues out of the way when you go to grab that. And oh no, okay, so yeah, but Bony knows the shape he has to make, so he knows the solution ish.
I regret to inform you all, but you are not quote 1.
I don't even know. Quote 1 is TPC. It was after the test was added. It's stuck. And no, it just said I wouldn't be surprised if it was some nonsense thing that I said about something. I'm sure I had someone quoted me on something. Now, Bony should and can move stuff down, and then he can actually use the blues to his advantage. Because he can get the reds over to the other side. He's working on it. This is not the simplest thing in the world. Drake noticing the pattern.
Yeah, I do think like the perception of this puzzle entirely is Aaron solved this very quickly, and so it seems simpler.
Yeah,
than
like
it-
once I see it, like it doesn't seem bad. Bony can move up to grab something out of the way. Okay, yeah, then move down. Bony's very close. He has to trap that one blue up top, and then the main thing he can do is he can get the reds into that one of the alcoves, and just they won't move, but you can keep the singleton blues up, and then you can build a snake again, and that's how you kind of get it. But you just have to, you can keep one blue down and get the other 3 up top without messing with it, and that's all he has to do. Is he's just one of those 2 blues has to wrap around to the other side, which I see where he's going for. Like, just press, get that. No, just you went one too far. And now just press up a bunch, but get the red out of the way. Actually, locking that there, that will help him do it. Okay, no, just you had it, you had it, he had it. Actually, he could hold right there. Oh no, that wouldn't work because it'll wake the one red up. Just press down. You were there. I mean, the solution is that he could start like this, and then he... no, because you can't wake that up. You have to wake that up at the very end. So you just use this singletons to get the blues out of the way. And then you can push them all into the lower section. Then you can grab your red. That's another way of getting past the puzzle. You have to wake that up eventually, Bony. No, it's one too far, so you have to separate that. Go down, press up, press left a bunch. Okay, Bony has everything more or less where it needs to be. He just has to hold up, get himself into... No, get the blue back down. Get the blue back down. Drake, on the other hand, has figured out exactly what Drake needs to do and did all of those things, except will realize that he can't grab that one red from the bottom left, and that's unfortunate, but Drake has the positioning correct. He's just got to change it so that, like, you can't solve this. Okay, so let's watch Drake go.
Couldn't he have solved it if he put?
No, because he had an L. He had an L that could never grab that one sleeping block in a square. But Drake
Right.
knows what he's doing. Like Drake has this lineup, and there, it's there. He has to grab that one that's over on the left, like one step sooner, and that's it. You just have to grab this. Right? Okay, yeah. Drake has it pretty much.
Okay.
And then now
there
it
we
doesn't
go.
matter. He has his square. And did Bony get? Bony got okay. Bony and Drake close race. Don is on the same stage. Let's see how long it takes Don to get it. Can't solve with the way he lined it up because if you have to grab those two from one of the sides, or like the basically from the side each, and so the other one will give you a shape that will not function. And then let's see how Aaron they do his AaronDobbe.
That's not gonna work.
Oh yeah. No, I see what Drake is doing. Yeah, he's building out his square like that. Now he just has to get the blues to the other side, which I don't think he can do from here. No, he can hold. He can use the blues to move the reds. If he presses down, if he had the L still, he could do it. And okay, so he did that, and now those reds are locked in. They'll never be able to move left, and he has to he can build a stair. And now Drake has a solution, and Drake just has to figure out how to lock this in. And Drake has the lineup, so now he has to move it over, and let's see if Drake realizes where he's going with this. Drake is very close to a solution here. He just has to go there, and okay, has moved those over there. Building a snake, okay. And if he kept doing what he was doing, where he was like moving it back into place and aligning it every single time, I think he could have solved it. Bony, on the other hand, should be very close, and now just has to figure out how to take this and move it in such a way that it'll fit. And let's see if Bony can figure this out. I think Bony knows what to do here. Bony gets it. And he just has to get them. So now he will probably notice they have to line up. And he can fix that. So put one on the top, one on the bottom. And I think he knows he can do that. Say think. Now take the other one, put it up top instead. That's the only spot that Bony is missing. Drake reset. So one on the top, one on the bottom, and you'll have it. The one thing I will say about Bony is Bony knows that he's not in a wrong state. He just has to figure out what to do with it. And that's why you saw on like the previous stages he had, 3,000 moves. It's because he knows he's close, and he knows he's not. He's like a step away, as Don is also in the same spot as Don builds stairs.
Yeah, he knows that resetting just means that he has to redo all those steps.
Yeah, so Bony is actually really close, and I hoped that, like, looking at where he is, would jog basically the part that it needs to just do 2 and 2, and then send the other 2 down. There we go. And Bony should be able to just figure out how to line this up correctly. Bony, please. Stop making me a liar. Okay, no, there we go, Bony. Good job. There we go. Don is also extremely close to this solution. So, very close race, especially with the retime. ID, how long is the retime?
I think it's 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay, well.
But yeah, we'll wait for ID to confirm that.
Drake has solved this almost. He just has to use the reds to align the blues. Okay, well, that also works. I was just like, I would have moved up so that they rested. I think technically what he did was one less move. Drake is far and away ahead, and Don's on the last stage. Instantly, I didn't even look at the bridge level. I just didn't notice how quickly he solved it. And let's see if Don can figure it out. Don, I think, actually noticed immediately. Because once you know that once you get this into position, you lose control of your piece, and he's going to try and go around, but you only get 2 directions. Like, you only get 2 of these planes you can move along, pretty much. So, going along the bottom, the left side, the right side of the top. So, 2 away is right and top. Bottom and left, you start on the right, so you need 3.
He has it.
Okay, so Bony is there. Yeah, if Don wins, it's definitely Don. That's what I've heard. Yeah, that I know. Don is trying to solve this the other way around, but again, you can't go up here. That's 3 planes of movement. Or, well, 3 sides of movement. You can only do 2 at a maximum with these reds. And I think Bony has recognized that possibly. But now your reds and blues are undo. I think he's undoing. Yeah, I'm not looking at the thing. Send that all the way up. And then I think Bony sees it. Not sure. It's hard to tell if the resets are out of frustration or because you know that it'll put you in a position that, like, makes more sense. No, try going up, and oh, Bony is 1 off, and I think Bony knows that. Yep. He sure does know that he was 1 off. So how do you get it? The answer is you got to solve from the bottom, but you have to move your right hand side down so that it's in the right position. That's the painful part for Bony, is he knows what he has to do. I'm almost thinking of it like a tumbler lock, where you're just bouncing back and forth, left, right, left. Like, you can probably solve it from the bottom if he brains it out right. But he's looking from there. Oh, Don got it. Okay, never mind. Don wins. I looked away for 1 second and he did, because again, the stage isn't like super complex. And no, Drake also has it. Wait, Drake! All you had to do was press left 1 more time. There we go. Drake gets it.
Extremely close.
Yeah. Okay, Drake gets it.
Unfortunately, we are not judging diagonals. We are judging horizontals. Adam played has forfeited. Bony is not going down that easy.
Bony is at the end, and he recognizes the solution. He just has to do part of it backwards. Like, he literally had the pieces in the correct spots, just inverted. So he has to do backwards. And he has, at least based on what I've been watching, recognized the when he is in the correct spots, because he'll stay on a thing for 1,000 turns. So all he has to do is go around the other way with blue, and then bring red to him so that it's lined up, and then because you need your other red on top. And I think he recognizes that. Oh, this is sick. Oh, that's weird. They move so weirdly.
What?
Yeah,
in
now just
gods.
press down. Is that okay? That's right. Okay, so Bony will solve now. Bony, just take. There we go. He got it though. Oh, that was a fun game. Yeah, I honestly can't quite tell like how the yellows are moving because it's so weird. I could understand why you wouldn't want to put the yellows in because like this is kind of hard to understand.
There were also a fair amount of clears off stream from just for fun racers, so that also adds a little bit of pressure.
I would have entered this race. This guy, get Bony. How's it going, Bony? You're joined by Bony.
Bony.
Can't hear Bony.
Bony. Whoa.
Do we have a Bony?
We had an open mic there for a bit.
We do have AaronDobbe.
Hello.
Hello?
Technologically more adept.
Whoa. Everyone's ecstatic. What the heck? Oh. Everything is exploding.
Oh no.
Okay, well, AaronDobbe, you did a good time. You had some issues on stage 30.
Yeah, I apologize for stage 30. I was
You apologize.
I was tunnel visioning real hard on the end there.
That's pretty much what we guessed, is that there was a super hard tunnel vision, as I'm going to drag Adam Played in here also. But yeah, you had the puzzle solved, and then you undid it multiple times.
Yeah, I was sure that I had to basically line up the blues and wake up the reds in the same column.
Yeah.
At the same time, which is not quite, wasn't quite that restricted. I had the north wall, I just wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, TPC said this game was absolutely my jam, so and it was. So I enjoyed solving the puzzles. This game was so much fun to play.
Yeah. I was a little bit worried about this because, like, these kinds of tile-based block pushing, not block pushing, but like tile-based block puzzle games. I don't want to call this Sokoban. I don't think it's Sokoban or anything particularly close to Sokoban. But
you have squares and switches. That's pretty close to Sokoban.
Yeah.
Second-person Sokoban.
It's, instead of pushing boxes, you are the box.
Yeah.
It's the same game.
But I have a very specific weakness with sort of having multiple playable characters that move all at once with this kind of game. I have a lot of trouble with that logic, but I think I did this one pretty well.
I just, like, you say that, but you remember Tough Love Machine that we raced in that mystery puzzle challenge, and you demolished that game? And I'm like, what the heck? How did you your weakness?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm like, you destroyed that game. I guess it was one person, two arms. Maybe that's why you thought about it differently.
Maybe. Yeah, that's... You could control the two arms individually in that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my problem is when you have, like, one set of direction keys and all your guys move when you press the button.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I just like, what do you mean that's your weakness?
Yeah, no, Tough Love Machine, like, yeah, that's absolutely a
you
game that I'm
obliterated that game.
Alright,
but yes.
now.
Alright, so Bony is here now. Talk to Bony. He was the first person to join the channel.
That was a good Sokoban game.
Yeah.
I had spent half the race at 25. It was so hard. I didn't know what to do.
You had the solution a couple times, and because Because like there's a way you can solve it from the left and the way you can solve it from like the blues being on the right. You just couldn't have the blues lined up with the reds.
Okay, I couldn't figure out how to solve them on the left, so I gave up.
Yeah, so when I was going through it when Aaron was on the stage, it's like solving it from the right just conceptually seemed to make a lot more sense because the reds would always be locked in.
Yeah, I wish I thought of
Aaron
that
solved
sooner.
it. Yeah, which, yeah, that's the one I thought was because conceptually you do the same movement, but you just have to put two basically in a line on the bottom in front of the reds, and then you can line everything up.
Nice.
So it gets funky.
Yeah, it's funny too because I knew like how the reds needed to be immediately. I knew where the reds needed to be specifically, and therefore I knew where the blue needed to be. But I just couldn't do it.
You didn't quite hit 1,000 moves on that stage, but I appreciated that you. It was very obvious you had understood when you were in the correct spot, and the only times you were resetting were just like it's faster to just do this than to like go all the way back.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
The game did a very good job of signaling how the end state needed to look. You just had to figure out how to get there.
Yeah, pretty much. That's fine. I actually did a lot better than I thought I would in that game. So
you were doing very well.
Yeah, other than that level, I think I did all right.
Yeah, you almost beat Drake.
Yeah. Well, he seemed to struggle too, but what can you do?
He was also on 25 for most of the game.
Yeah, figures. I don't think I'm a very good puzzler, so all things considered, I'm pretty satisfied with how I did there.
I had some fun talking about
I'm sure
this
you
game.
did.
I was like, I could join this race, but it's Sokoban. I can just talk about it. Same thing. I would watching the next couple stages from I think Adam was actually playing a couple of them, and the way the yellow blocks move broke my head a little bit. So it's a good thing the game ended where it needed to.
Sounds good. That was cool though. Good game, and congrats to Aaron.
So,
of course.
Adam played.
Not
What did you
surprised.
think about this game?
I think it's a good puzzle game, good Sokoban. It's not for me. Puzzles are not for me. Oh man, I forfeited around 29. The second I saw Drake finish, I was like, nope, bye.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, so I couldn't keep track of who was in what bracket. Is anybody going home today, Maurice? All right, that's in this chat.
I don't know.
You were the one who set the race.
I'm setting up the next race.
I'll take
Zyro Hydra, do you know the answer?
I
I'll
think that
take
was
a look
all
at the bracket right now.
winners. Oh no, Aaron was in losers. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that was the losers 2 match. So
yeah, I
Tenmicu
knew
is
one
going
person
home.
was in losers. Bony, you're still in. Still have a not 50-50 win rate because you won a bunch of games last time, so you're ahead.
No, I
What's
didn't
your
think I'd
goal
win
for this
one,
MT?
so I don't know. Get good games.
All right, that seems like a good enough goal. My goal is to
Yeah.
show up at least 2 more times.
So DraconicDon is going to face the winner of Gets MT17 and 90.
Oh man, I wanted to play 90. I've never played 90.
Oh, for racing, I've raced 90 a couple times. The only time I've done it in MT was in a hamster ball game, which was a double with Sir Nico. Beating Nico was hard.
And
I lost
Bony,
like 3
you
times.
are fighting the winner of Omega Number and Fartsplosion.
Oh, hell yeah, Bony's gonna get fart exploded.
I'm down. I've had worse things happen to me.
Alright then, thank you very much for joining.
Such
We
a
gotta
good-
move on.
Yeah.
There's another match happening and they're already ready, so we gotta kind of...
Oh,
Hurry
okay,
up.
yeah,
Alright.
everyone's fired. Go home.
Good luck. Have fun.
Have very
See
fun.
ya.
Who's next race, Maurice?
The next race.